No face. Is that okay to videotape?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no face, please. All right, so give me some oil.
Oh, and I watched The Birdcage for the first time too.
Oh my God, that's an excellent movie.
Robin
So-
Williams looked really
No,
handsome.
don't give that photo, you know? Photo.
Okay, so I'm gonna like bring the leg out a little bit, right? Put the leg there. So now I have this. Pay attention how you're gonna do this. And now I have the roll. I'm gonna pull, and I'm going to push the roll. So I'm not really pinching the skin, right? I'm just pulling. So remember here, we did this in Swedish 1 where we cover the hand. I'm gonna like do the same thing with the hand here, so that if the client has long nails, they don't scratch me when I'm coming on the side of the leg to do the work, right? So when we get here, we're gonna go here, right?
That fold up there.
Yeah. So you want to make sure that you are here, so that you cover the middle. There is no air going in the middle, right? There is no draft air moving inside. If the client is face down, they are vulnerable. They are trusting you 100%. Come and look this way if you want to make sure that you understand what I'm talking about. So everything is covered completely, right? So you are doing this. This one, you're gonna roll it, you're gonna roll it, you're gonna roll it, you're gonna roll it. Once you get here, right, you want to pull it so that you can just push the sheet under the leg on the other side. And then this is covered. Did I pinch it?
No.
Okay. So then this is covered. There is no draft of air going that way. Sometimes men will have their organs. Oh my God. Sometimes you know, you want to ask them to put it on the side, so they're lying on top of it, because if they leave it here, it's on the way. So you want to cover it. You don't want him to get cold either. So most of them are very considerate, and they avoid any conversation around their private parts, and they already lie down like he did with it in the front, right? So you want to make sure that you see the glutes. Glutes are must be so big he has to move it again. Look at that. So his glutes are cold compared to his hamstrings. You can feel difference in temperature. So these are his glutes. You gotta make sure you work on this area. People pay to have this work done. We have a little stress here. Once the stress is filled, then the stress comes to this area. A lot of people put a lot of stress here. And sometimes they have back pain, and it's because of these muscles right here. Sometimes piriformis will have trigger points, and it will give you like a lot of pain because of that. And to be able to go deep, you wanna work on them. To work on them, we could work on them. Let's say, for example, he has underwear on. So what you do is you can take the underwear and then move it like this, right? Under the underwear. Let's say they're very shy and they don't want you to touch this area, but they have a lot of pain there. So you could work it through the sheet, right? Doing compressions. We're gonna do stretches. You know, you could do it like this, right? Push, right? A little jostling. Some vibration, right? Do some friction. go around the bone, right? Follow the sacrum here, and this is like a circle here, right? A bone, just go around the bone completely. This is the attachment of ischial tuberosity right here, right? Right there. Work on it. So you have someone who has a very large area. You could use your elbow, right? You could work this way. You could work this way. Put your elbow right on the ischial tuberosity. Bring the leg up, side to side, right, side to side. You want to stretch piriformis. You bring the leg like this, and I can push it with my leg. Now piriformis is stretched. You could, my leg is holding his leg, so I can, now that piriformis is stretched, I can just like apply some compression on it with my elbow. I can move the elbow like this, right? And I'm not moving them in the same position, right? Just moving this, well, move the elbow. You know, having the piriformis stretch gives you some leverage. You could do like you're washing clothes, right? Circular motion, right? And you could actually do this before you actually do the other work without the sheet, right? But you could work on someone just through the sheet also, right? But I don't want that to become a habit because people want to be touched. So here we go again. Let me drape it properly. Right. So over here. Right. This is the leg, honey. Give me, yeah. Okay. So you wanna order the turkey, right? Put the oil all over. Make sure that it's all the way up to the glutes, right? Just applying oil. So you effleurage, put the butter on the turkey, right? Make sure it's everywhere, right? And we go proximal, distal, proximal, right? So glutes are part of the leg. So I am going to start by warming up muscles here, right? Remember, we just did some work on the glutes through the sheet, so they're nice and warm, right? So this is a form of effleurage, right? I mean, petrissage, right? And then this is a form of effleurage. You alternate, right? You flush. Remember this, right? Up. Sometimes hamstrings are tight, right? Yes. Use these knuckles, right?
You just put your hand a bit lower. Yeah.
You use these knuckles. You want to do the inside, right? you want to do magnus, adductors. All the adductors are here. These muscles here under the hamstrings. So you have all the medial adductors, right? And you want to roll them up, and come back down. So over here you have, since I'm doing this, I'm going up, over, and around, down on the waistline, and I'm just touching on the way back. But look at the feet. Going up, right? Coming up here, going down, just walking back. So your feet, your legs are doing the work, right? So I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this, right? I'm going up, around, come back down, up, around, come back. So you're actually doing a round thing on the glutes, right? So you could stay here, do something like this, right? You could stay here and just, you know, go up on the side with the knuckles, right? And you go a little deeper. See, it's turning red a little bit, right? See that? So you go up, around, come back. ITB bend, right? ITB bend. Look at the legs. The legs are the ones moving. You see that dance? The legs are the ones moving. See that, Sandra?
Mm-hmm.
Whitney, you see that? The legs are the ones moving. You're dancing, and you're going over the glutes. Pressure okay?
Oh, sore.
Huh?
I'm sore now.
You're sore? You're sore from this?
Yup. I feel it already.
From me doing that?
Yup.
What do you mean you're sore from this?
I feel that right on the upper portion of my glutes.
Alright, so you want to flush it. Never lose contact with your client. So, let me flush it. So, the legs are like horseback riding. And I could put them together, the fingers like this. Or I can put them separate a little bit. So I'm trying to flush that because he's sore, he says. From me doing maybe too deep, yeah? Does that feel better?
Mm-hmm.
We're making nights now, right? Feel better. How many minutes?
13.
13.
Mm.
You've been taping for 13 minutes? That's too long.